Howdy guys. So it's been a while since we gave an update. I'm going to be doing this one by myself unless Jimmy wants to pipe up, but he is indisposed right now and doesn't want to be on camera. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about the process where we're at right now. So I don't even think we even told you guys when we're planning on leaving. So we're going to be moving to Puerto Rico, and the date to leave here is October 16th. We're going to be driving from here to Alabama. We're going to stay with Jimmy's aunt for like a couple days, and then we will drive out to Jacksonville, Florida to stay with this cousin, and then we're going to ship out the Jeep. We are going to do that because it was just easier and cheaper to buy a car here and ship it than it is to buy one over there because it's more expensive, blah, blah, blah. So we are going to ship out the car we bought. And Jimmy already did all the arrangements for shipping out the Jeep. We're going to go through the Crowley shipping people. I think the cost for shipping out the Jeep was like $1,100, right? $1,122 came out to. And then we had a little hard time trying to figure out what we're going to do about the insurance, because apparently you need to have marine insurance. But luckily our insurance we have now on the car covered it, which they didn't think they did, but it did. So that saved us like $500 because Crowley provides it, but it's like $500. But since our insurance already covers it, so it worked out. So $1,100 to ship out the car. We are going to be flying from Orlando. So after we ship out the car, we're going to drive down to Orlando and fly to Puerto Rico from there. We decided to fly with Southwest because with Southwest you get 2 free maletas, suitcases per person. So we have 5 of us, so that means 10 suitcases that we could take, and we're gonna need them because the more I realize what I need to take, the more I'm like freaking out about these suitcases. So right now I have 6 suitcases that are almost full, and they're 50 pounds each. So I have to make sure, they all weigh under 50, blah, 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 blah. The thing that's worrying me is that we're going to be driving the Jeep. It's a Gladiator, so it has a bed, a truck bed, but we're going to be driving the Jeep out to Florida, and we're going to have like 8, maybe 7 or 8 suitcases. And I'm like, it's not going to fit. So I'm like, that's the one thing I'm like freaking out about a little bit, getting all their stuff to Florida to fly out with. We have like a trifold on it, but with all these suitcases, there's no way we're going to be able to use it. We're going to tie that back and then probably put a tarp over it because I'm scared it's going to rain. I don't know. There's so many, my brain is constantly thinking about things to worry about. So that, is one of my concerns. I'm not built for logistics. It literally just works my nerves, and I'm like so stressed out about it. And then we're staying with Jimmy's mom, and she was so sweet to let us stay here. And we brought our bed and Jimmy's studio desk. Let me see if you could see it over there. So we're gonna have to move all this stuff back to our storage before we leave, and that's another thing I have to worry about. Jimmy really wants to bring a studio, but it's so flippin' expensive to ship. Oh, and that's another thing right here. These boxes right here, all those boxes with the towels on them, those are the kids' school books, homeschool books. And to get them over to Puerto Rico, I have to ship 4 boxes out through FedEx. How much is the quote online, babe?
It's like 460, almost $500.
For all 4 or per box?
Per box. So all 4 are looking at about $2,000.
No. Are you serious?
Yes, $500 per. We'll have to find out tomorrow more, but
I
yeah.
thought it was gonna be like $800. Okay, so when I looked at the quote, it came out to like 800 or something, or 600, something like that. I don't know, but I'm really really nervous about shipping those boxes because they're kind of heavy. But yeah, I have 4 boxes of school books that need to go out um, to PR before we head out, because they need to be there when I get there so I can continue teaching my kids. So we have to do that. What else, babe? Can you think of? So if it, you know, if all goes well and if it's God's will, we should be in Puerto Rico October 21st. So we were not going to rent a car when we get to Puerto Rico. We were going to stay in an Airbnb in the San Juan area because our car is being shipped out there. So we wanted to be near the docks to pick up the car. And we were just going to get a Lyft or an Uber to go get the car. But we have like 8 suitcases. And so we're going to have to get a rental car. So we're going to get a car to transport all those suitcases to the Airbnb. And then once we pick up our Jeep, oh, I didn't even get into this part. Okay. Once we get to Puerto Rico, we're staying in San Juan for a week. And we're only going to be in San Juan for a week because we're waiting for our car. We don't really want to stay in San Juan right now, but we don't have a choice. So we're going to stay in San Juan for a week until we get our car. The car should be there, 2 days after we get there?
Yep.
So 2 days after we get there, the car should arrive. So it ships out Monday from Jacksonville. We land in Puerto Rico on Wednesday, and the car should get there on Thursday? No, Friday. Friday. So if all goes well. So we gave it a week to stay in San Juan. But anyways, so we're picking up our car in San Juan, and then from there we have another Airbnb that we're going to stay at for a month in Humacao. And we're going to be there for a month. While we're there, we're going to be looking around for a more permanent apartment. And so hopefully we can find a place that will be to my liking and his liking. I'm looking for space so we could have visitors. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm looking online, and all the apartments I'm finding that are furnished are like 2Gs. I mean, there's some nice ones that are like 1,500, but I kind of want an extra bedroom. I'm just being picky. But friends of ours who live on the island say, nah, you can find some for like, what is he saying? Like $400 a month?
Well, furnished, we're looking about $800 a
month. Okay, furnished about $400 a month. That worked.
$800 a month.
Yeah, that's what I said. Did I not say that? 800?
No, but we could rewind it and you could hear it later.
What did I say?
You said 400 again.
Oh, I did.
But if I'm wrong, we'll just rewind it and we'll check it out.
Yeah, right. Anyways, $800 a month. But I cannot find any of those online, like at all. Like I've looked at, I don't even know where to look. Honestly, I looked at the classifieds, Puerto Rico classifieds. I looked at this website called Point Two Homes or something like that. They have a few, but they're all pretty pricey. And then Zillow has a few. Those are expensive. Airbnbs are expensive. So I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait till we get out there to see what we can find. We wanted to stay, no more than $1,500. $1,500 a month for an apartment. We'll see what we're gonna find, but I don't really know what the budget is. I mean, our friends tell us that we can get one for a good price. But I definitely want to be in a good area. I have kids, and if it was just me and Jimmy, we'd probably, bum it. But I got kids. And, I'm on a tropical island, so I kind of want to be close to the beach, So I don't know. We'll see. We'll let you know once we get over there and see what we're finding, and we can give you heads up on what it is like to shop for apartments and all that stuff once we get there. But yeah, that's most of the information that I can think of about moving to PR. That's about it, right? Car, the moving, suitcases, apartments. Yeah. So, yeah. Did you want to say anything?
No, we'll keep them posted as the next few days things are going to be changing, updating it.
Yeah. Okay. Just giving you guys a little heads up on what's happening. Night. And P.S. I completely forgot about this. The car, when you ship it, when it gets there, in order to get, I mean, you have to pay taxes on the car. I think what Jimmy told me, it was 20%. Wait,
For what?
The taxes on the car?
It can it's about 30. It can be 13 to 20 something percent.
13 to 20 something
they go
percent.
Off the value of the car.
They go off the value of the car. So I think since we have a brand new Jeep Gladiator, I think we're paying what,
close to a little bit over
$6,000 on taxes on this flipping car that I already, whatever. So yeah, I am going to have to pay $6,000 on top of what I already paid for my flipping car. But anyways, you have to pay taxes on your car when it gets there. So another thing, I think you have to pay those taxes before you can get insurance on the car. And all the insurance companies from the States don't work over there. So you have to go through a Puerto Rican insurance company, which I thought was kind of cool because is it the inspection or is it just the insurance, the registration is together, and it's a whole lot cheaper than the States.
Well, we're not sure. We'll have to figure all that out.
That's what I've heard. So
still don't know.
I don't know how much we're going to be paying, if it's monthly, if it's like a yearly thing. But yeah, taxes on the car. Don't forget, that was a shock to me. And my bank account. Oh, and on a funny note, I wanted to tell you this shirt, this almost see-through shirt that I'm wearing. This shirt belonged to my mom. I don't even know when she bought it, but she bought it in Puerto Rico because it's an old Puerto Rico shirt. It says Puerto Rico all faded, but I'm telling you, old Puerto Rico shirts are the best to sleep in. This thing is like 30 years old, maybe. It's amazing, and I'm gonna wear it until it like disintegrates and ends up in the lint trap of my dryer. It's the best shirt in the entire world. Actually, you know what? My sister had an old Puerto Rico shirt that was probably just as old, and it ended up disintegrating. They're just the best. They're just super thin and airy. Jimmy loves it, right? He hates seeing me in it, I know it. But I love it so much.